Rolling pin things always make me think it's Daybreak is an old newspaper printing plant. Anyways, over here in the bottom left, our red Terran. He's playing very well today. He is.
Starting.
You can see him a little bit more stressed than last time. Over here in the top right, he needs to win one more game to make his first round of 8. He is
GSL HyuN.
Okie dokie. See how this one goes. Now, what I'm going to be watching is actually Hack's strategy. What is Hack doing? I'm not that interested in what HyuN's going to do. I think HyuN's going to play pretty standard. I think it would be like an insanely cool move if he gets in, scouts fast expand, and then goes for like one of these Leanocker lifestyle cheeses that are like a lifestyle cheese. That's actually kind of funny. But if he goes for like one of those type of things, I would not mind that. I think that that would be like a strong choice that shows someone with a lot of balls and a lot of intelligence. So we'll see. Anyways, this drone scout is incoming. He's looked all over the place for proxies. All over. He is just not in the mood to lose to double 11 racks. And this is one of the reasons he wins so many online cups. Because if you don't do this, you try to play like I don't know, DRG all day or something, just making your hatchery and making 2 drones in a pool, you're going to lose a lot of games. So, alright, regular timing on everything that we see here. He has scouted no gases in the main base of Hack. So now he knows it's either like a weird, one of those weird 1 racks in the main, 1 racks proxy builds, or it's a fast command center. And most likely, of course, it'll be the fast command center. The 1 racks in the main, 1 racks proxied is really bad on Daybreak. It is not a map you want to do that on. You want to do it on a map with a much shorter rush distance, something like Entombed Valley. You know, maybe even Ohana when it was still in the map pool. It's not, so let's not talk about it. Anyways, so Hack going 2 gas. I think Hack's going to do the same thing, the same opening he was doing before, where he goes right up to the starport and gets a command center. Again, he needs to be somewhat greedy against HyuN. But, you know, the game that happened, you know, HyuN, it was Cloud Kingdom, was like a shorter map. Hack put on some damage. HyuN never really got anything going. Will HyuN play that same style he played last time? Because if he does, that means he expects the siege tankless play from Hack. But the thing is, it's impossible to tell right now if Hack wants to make siege tanks or not. So there's like a good amount of guessing games going on right now. So, you know, neither player can really decide fully what they want to do. Now, he scouted those drones still mining gas, and what that's going to mean to him is it's either a cheese, a fake, or a quick layer. I mean, that's a lot of stuff it can be. But he has to be careful because of that. And by letting that SCV see those drones mining gas, which was inefficient because he didn't actually want that much gas right then, he now makes it so that Hack is slightly less likely to get that super fast 3rd command center like I was talking about before, which he's done twice in a row now. So we'll see if he goes for that. Notice he is making a bunker. So that goes to show that, you know, the bunkers, it's just a smart thing to do anyways. He's probably going to do that anyways. But it's these little tiny things that people do. Now, will he throw down the command center? Just give it a second. We'll see. Well, more than a couple seconds. He's got to let a mule bring back a mineral patch first. But we'll see if he goes for that quick command center, or maybe HyuN was able to fool him a little bit. Now, HyuN is getting a 2nd gas. He's mining his gas again as well. Ooh, a Roach Warren. Ooh, what is he going to do with this? Now, he is throwing down that 3rd base as well, but not with the SCV seeing it, so it's not like... I don't think it's going to be some sort of crazy Roach all-in or something like that. I don't think so. But if he were to do like a Roach Baneling type of attack, and Hack puts down a 3rd command center, then that could go well for him. In fact, it looks like he's about... is he gonna... I mean, that guy's just sitting there. He doesn't have enough minerals yet, though. What are you doing, SCV? What are you doing, SCV? Alright, so... we're about to see 8 roaches being made instantly. Not too surprised there. Still no extra command center here from Hack. A couple Evos going up for HyuN. And, I mean, nothing too exciting right this second. I mean, these 8 roaches, he's going to put on pressure with them, sure, but... oh, okay, wait a minute. I have to check something here. Has he actually... hold on, guys. All right, he never actually saw a factory, so Hack seems to have hidden these this whole time. To what end, I'm not completely certain. And a couple spores instantly do go down. That 3rd command center, by the way, is on the way. A couple eBays should be getting thrown up. And I mean, this is pretty reasonable. Whoa, 1 eBay, 1 armory. Oh, I can't wait to talk about this in a second, but first we got to see what is he going to do with this Banshee. Looks like just about 0. So, okay, so he's going 1 eBay, 1 armory. So he's definitely going to be going for some tanks in this composition. With 1 eBay and 1 armory, he might be going for one of these, like, insane attacks where, oh yeah, look at this, he's adding 2 facts. Okay, so this is a... it looks like it's going to be a mech bio composition. We'll see in just a second. He should be starting the +1 marine attack, if it is that, because it is looking like that. That could be just for turrets for safety, but I think it might be one of these old builds that HyuN came up with a long time ago, where you go, you get a lot of siege units. Oh, it is mech. Okay. Well, anyways, the strategy is really cool. It's from way, way back, where you open up kind of mechy and get your 3rd base going, and you're like super defended, you can't be hurt, and then you kind of switch into like a bajillion Marines with plus attack upgrades, and then you just roll through Zerg because you have so much damage output. It was a really cool build, but it looks like this is, in fact, not that at all. Hack has chosen Daybreak for mech. Not a huge surprise that that's why he chose this map. This is a pretty good map to go mech against Zerg on, and mech is going to give him a pretty reasonable chance. All right, so now HyuN has to figure out what's going on here. He's getting Baneling speed. He has no Roach speed or anything yet, so he doesn't... I don't believe he knows about the mech yet, because that would be like weird choice if he did. Okay, yeah, he absolutely does not know that this is a mech choice. If he did, he'd be getting that Roach speed very quickly, because you need to be able to make some Roaches against any early attacks that mech can do. Baneling's not going to be too useful. If you do connect with any Hellions, then they turn out to be useful, but a lot of times they're a big risk. Some nice harassment going on. We do have 2-2 on the way here for HyuN still. He's still focusing on a lot on the Zerglings, but Blue Flame is on the way, so... you know, as far as build orders go, this might end up matching up very well for Hack, for the decisions he's making. Okay, there you go. He figured it out. Roach speed's on the way. Something cued him off. He's like, you know what, I need Roach speed. And he has a decent group of Roaches here, so he will hold off these Hellions. Oh, the Banshees, though, doing some pretty nice damage. But he hasn't really killed that many drones. He's only killed 3 drones. In fact, 4 SCVs have been killed, so not a huge deal at all. Alright, now, we have a lot of Infestors on the way, a lot of Lings as well. And he's seen Thors, so I guess that was probably what cued him off. I didn't notice the Thors walk past the Overlord, but that should be what it was. Now, we have a Raven on the way. That's to help out against Burrow and stuff. We've seen in the past that HyuN will go Burrow against mech, and see, he doesn't always just try to do Burrow to kill mech, but if he sees the opportunity, he'd like it. And of course, the Raven can just be useful in a long game anyways, as we saw with Ryung. And of course, just once they go Broodlords, the point defense drone is very good against Corruptors. So there's a lot of utility to just having a Raven with your army. Now 2-2 is almost done here for HyuN. Let's see, how many Infestors? He only has 4 Infestors. 2 more are about to pop out, and he can get those with his army with these 48 Lings as 2-2 finishes up. Ooh, look at this. And there you go. Nice. That was exactly how to deal with Banshees right there with the 3 Infestors. He just barely did that. Okay, so he is starting to move in. This is not necessarily a good choice. And in fact, he is pushing forward here. The siege tanks on the high ground. Yeah, he can't really get much done. The command center simply was lifted at the 3rd base. There was no SCVs down there yet, so this is not too big a deal. He's stalling out, hack mining there a little bit, which is nice, but that's about it. Now the Hellions going for a little counterattack. Again, if he can trade some Hellions for some drones, that's always going to be a nice little trade for him. He wants to, keep that larva count down, keep that economy stifled as much as possible. Ooh, really nice on these blue flames. Jeez. +1 blue flame Hellions for the win. All right, we do have the Hive on the way. Now, the question will be here, because we saw HyuN play against the mech of Yoda a couple times. Now, Yoda, the way Yoda was playing mech, 100% you would have already had this mining, but at the same time, he was not going for the starports at the right time. And we're going to have to watch very carefully when he goes for starports. Okay, perfect scan. I was just checking that myself, which is why I see it. He just scanned the main this exact second, because he has to know, okay, I'm stabilizing my 3 base. This is getting a little bit scary. When are the Broodlords incoming? And he needs to be ready for Broodlords. That is the one thing that can really disarm mech if you're not ready for it. Now, the Greater Spire just started. He doesn't know how far along the Hive was, but relatively soon here, he's going to have to throw up starports. Now, he's still making a few Banshees. Banshee's not as useful against the Infestors without the cloak, but not terrible against them either. Still useful. It's not like they could be. Still no starports being produced. Getting a little bit scared here, Greg. Ooh, nice blue flames. Good surround, though. HyuN doesn't care about these lings too much right now. He just wants to keep his drones alive, keep hitting his injects. He has a good amount of larvae right now and everything. A lot of Hellions coming out. Good fungals going down. He's going to wipe out as many as he can. He's going to want to... Well, you might just suicide those. There's barely anything left there anyways. Well, I guess, okay, he gets out with 5 roaches, whatever. That doesn't really matter all that much. But, he's just trying to hold back Hack right now. He wants to keep him over here as long as he can so he can actually get his Broodlords done. And in fact, Hack hasn't added starports. This is making me a bit scared for him. He's adding 2 more facts right now. His anti-air consists of 5 Marines and 2 Thors. Once again, we see a mech player missing their timings completely. Okay, he's just added the starports, but he's going to have to run from the Broodlords. And when you start running from the Broodlords, they start to fungal your units, and then you lose extra. This is going to be really, really scary for Hack. He might lose a big chunk of his army coming up. Okay, he sees it, saw it in time. Thank God for those Hellions going forward, or he would have been in a lot of trouble. All right, so he's backed up. He probably will have to lift his 4th base while he gets his Viking count up. He doesn't even have a reactor on the starport he's using right now. He's probably going to want to switch that with his factories that have reactors. In fact, he's doing that right now. He's going to have the possibility to produce 5 Vikings at a time. And that, I believe he should be able to kind of stabilize the game. Uh-oh, not if you siege up right there. Well, he's going to lose all his siege tanks. That is a shame and a pity. He's trying to run away right now, but I mean, this is completely hopeless here. He's going to lose all these units. Ouch. Just getting a bit outmaneuvered here by HyuN. His starports were a bit late. He's trying to buy himself some time, but as his siege tank, those are the ends of his siege tanks. He has 4 siege tanks left total. And as he loses those, basically, we can just watch HyuN switch his tech up and the game is lost. Like, the fact that he's lost his siege tanks, he's starting them again now. He's building 2, but he's making a lot of Vikings right now because you have Broodlords. So you can actually just switch back in to either to Ultras or back into, you can go Banelings, you can go Roaches. Any of this stuff is going to roll through what Hack has. And now with twice the supply, the superior tech, every single thing now is in the favor of HyuN, and it looks like he's going to be advancing very shortly here to the round of 8. Here comes this attack. I mean, there's going to be a lot of Vikings out, but Does this matter with 24 Banelings incoming and only like 3 Siege Tanks on the field? Probably not. And there go those Siege Tanks. Just no ground army left over here. Cannot protect himself from fungal growths. GG. And HyuN advances to the round of 8. Good play here today. Really good play here today, in fact. Very impressed with HyuN. Not surprised at all that he made it to the round of 8 this season. And I think he could go even further. I think he's really starting to show his true form while he's playing here. Hack, very upset with himself. He played fantastically today. Some of these Terrans, these aggressive Terrans, are getting so good at playing macro games as well, really filling themselves out. You know, Marine King was the first one to do that. Then we saw Polt do it, and at this point, Keen has done it. Now Hack is doing it, where they're becoming like these really full Terrans that are capable of a lot of things. HyuN, what a happy guy. Our first Zerg in that round of 8. Very impressive day. I'm very happy with the games today. Even though there was a lot of cheese, which actually I'm kind of happy with as well, because it's hard to talk by myself for this long. So guys, thank you so much for watching tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. I did. I guess I tried to like just open my mouth and say what I was thinking while I was watching the games. I don't know. Less jokes than usual, less tasteless than usual. So anyways, that's it. Let's take a look at today's results. And today's results are Marine King in first place with some spectacular play today. Really on point. Could it be his season? For HyuN, he got out in second place. It got a little bit close there at the end. But he definitely did outplay Hack overall. Hack in third place. Kind of a funny day for him, full of ups and downs. And Yoda, nothing worked for him today, man. He's a very strong player, but HyuN knew exactly how to deal with this StarCraft 1 style mech. And 11 Raxes, dude. They aren't your thing, Yoda. All right. So here is our round of 8 so far. Oh my god, HyuN against Creator. Whoa, I'm so excited. Marine King against Ryung. Oh my god, that is going to be a lot of fun. Ryung, such a specialist, or used to be in TVT. Nowadays, he's just good at everything. But yeah, that is a pretty sick first set of matches. Now, tomorrow's matches, Parting, Polt, Innovation, and Sniper. Our last Protoss in the round of 16 goes up against a couple Terrans and a Zerg. Who will come out of that? That is a hard one to say. Parting and Innovation, I'm just going to go ahead and say that right now. That's my thought. But so far, I'm only getting one person right every day, so don't listen to me. Except for Parting. I'm sure he's getting out of there. Okay. So, that is about that. Thank you for watching Codes tonight, if you could stomach through all this. And it's been some great games, so I hope a lot of people get to go back and watch. I especially liked HyuN's games today. I thought those were really good. Hack vs. Marine King was a little bit lacking, and so was Yoda against Hack, unfortunately. But anyways, guys, it has been fun. Thank you for watching. Follow me on Twitter. I am Artosis, and of course, tell Tasteless on Twitter to get better soon, because I hope he's here tomorrow. So guys, thank you for watching, and see you later.